Hello, my name is Catherin Shaju, and I study at DuPont Manual High School. My project focuses on the effect of earplugs on motion sickness. The main goal of this project is to develop an understanding on the nervous system response to changes in the otolith organs. The question being investigated was how does the ear pressure displayed by earplugs impact motion sickness? It was hypothesized that earplugs would decrease the overall level of motion sickness. This is because the earplugs would supposedly inhibit movement of the hairs in the macula that relay signals to the brain. The independent variable was how the earplugs were inserted, and the levels were no earplugs, one earplug loose, one earplug correct, two earplugs loose, and two earplugs correctly inserted. The dependent variable was the participant's overall rating of motion sickness on a Likert scale. The steps to the experiment were to first send out a Google form to determine a random sample of participants to complete the experiment. Then, the participants were instructed to complete the experiment at a residential apartment community or at their own time at their own location. Each participant was given a pair of silicone earplugs and then instructed to record their initial heart rate before beginning the experiment. The participants then began a series of rotations in a revolving chair for approximately 8 to 10 rotations in 1 minute. After 1 minute, participants record their final heart rate and rate their motion sickness out of a 10-point Likert scale. Next, the participants repeat steps 5 and 6 with one earplug inserted loosely, one earplug inserted correctly, two earplugs inserted loosely, and two earplugs inserted correctly. The participants' data is then recorded and analyzed. It was determined that the rating of motion sickness was a better measure of motion sickness than heart rate. Data and results. This is the raw data by rating of motion sickness of each participant. The data was converted to change in rating of motion sickness for a better grasp of the effect of the earplugs. The graph displays change in motion sickness versus ear pressure. Participants 1, 5, and 8 tended to have increased levels of motion sickness, while others tended to have decreased levels or no change in motion sickness at all. Overall, the data proved to be insignificant based on the overlapping error bars of this graph and t-tests. In conclusion, the hypothesis was rejected and there was high variability. However, this project can be further built upon to find other ways to control motion sickness from the ear. These are my references. Thank you.